So the reason I'm talking to David here at the Technoklassiker in Essen is that he is the founder of the Roughneck Brigade, and that is not something military, I learned that. It is a Porsche club, if you can call it like this.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, it is.
Tell us a bit about Roughneck Brigade.
Well, it started when I wanted my own badge, actually way back in, I think it was like 2014, 2013 maybe. So I made a badge for myself because I didn't like the Swedish Porsche Club badge that I got when I joined that. So I took that off my car and I made my own in bronze, and I called it the Roughneck Brigade. And then I started an Instagram account and I started posting my car along with, you know, random cars that I found on the internet at start. And then people started contacting me and said, you know, maybe can I join or can I have a badge? And I said, yeah, maybe we should start a club, you know. So that's how it formed. It was not planned to be a club from the start. It was just I wanted a cool badge for my own car. So, okay. Yeah.
Okay. But the club now, it is quite a big thing. You have how many members?
Around 70, I think, in 8 countries. Yeah.
8 countries, which means it is Sweden, Germany, and
it's Sweden, Germany, U.S., England, France. What is it? Geez, Norway, Denmark. What else? What am I missing? I think it's Belgium. Yeah, I'm missing a few.
Okay, but coming back to the name, is there a military background at all? Roughneck Brigade sounds very military.
Well, it came from my grandparents being in the service, Air Force, and so on, their whole life, and you know, talking about World War II and brigadiers, you know, Air Force and all that, and roughnecks. They were, you know, a lot of the crews on the planes, they call themselves roughnecks, and so I just thought, you know, that's a nice name, and you know, the logo has the skull with wings to kind of resemble Air Force connection with the cap over the skull and so on. So it's very, very much inspired by that. Yeah.
But apart from the name, you're quite peaceful.
Very much, yeah. I am. I hope so. I try to be.
But your members are more the outlaw kind of Porsche drivers, or what members do you have?
Well, it's not a pure outlaw club. It's more of a mentality that, you know, people that are not purists, but maybe their car is fully 100% original concourse, whatever. That's fine. You know, it's more about what's in here and in here. That's what's important to us than having the most wacky hot rod, you know, car that you can find. It's yeah. So all air-cooled Porsches are allowed. If the guy or girl is a cool dude, then yeah.
Guy or girl? That's yes. A key question, because normally in the classic Porsche scene, the average percentage of men is about 99%. So are there girls?
Yes, two. Yeah. So not a lot of them, but they're very cool. They make up for about 10 maybe. So they're yeah. Okay. So they're both English.
Both. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they have their own Porsches.
Yes, several. So they're very cool, very genuine Porsche nuts. Yeah. Okay.
So if I decide to become a Roughneck Brigadier, it's called Brigadier.
Yes, Brigadier. Yeah.
Okay. I just fill out an online form and I be a member.
No,
Okay.
not really. Not really. Yeah. Well, in the beginning, I was very much open to having more like solo members, you know, that I got to know over the social network. But over the years, we find that it's better to have groups that form than to have single members all over the place. It's all about being together and doing things together and being social with each other and helping each other, you know, being very active like that. So the way in is to know someone in the club, be a hang-around, you know, we get to know you, and if everything is good, and we get along, then you might be invited.
So I get the official skull. Is there a membership fee too?
Well, the fee is the badge. It's a self-cost, first fee when you get the badge, but that's just the production cost of the shipping. Yeah. So it's a fee.
So if I have the badge, I'll be invited to events. Do you do events, regular events in European countries? Then?
We have we do one group event a year in Europe. The Europe crew is called Too Cool to Cruise. So the next one is in May, and we're going to Hamburg. So we do that each year, and we try to get as many of the European members to join and meet up and spend a few days together. And then, I mean, we really encourage each group within the club to do local stuff, in wherever location they are at. We have the guys in Miami, for example. They do a lot of drives together, and as a group, as Roughnecks Brigadiers. Yeah. So I mean, that's what it's all about, like hanging out together. It's kind of like the biker mentality. You're in the club. You like to hang out with the members in the club. You do things together. You go to, shows together, events, whatever. And that's the type of member that we want.
But I'm not the right member for the Roughnecks if I am, let's say, a classic Porsche club member with a top car in condition 1, and I should be cooler than that, should I?
No, I wouldn't say no. I mean, it's all about the personality. If we get along and if we become friends, that's what it's all about. They don't all look like me. Okay. No. I mean, there's no discrimination at all. Nothing. I mean, come as you are, and if you're a nice person and you fit into the group, and that's all that matters. Yeah.
Okay. One last question, which was interesting to me, is you are the founder, you had the idea, you are the president. Is there president?
Yeah, El Presidente, as they call me, because I'm with my Spanish.
El Presidente. And is it a democratic president, or is it just a bit like to stay in this branch of a dictatorship?
No, it's not a dictatorship. No. It's very much a group effort, I'd say. I mean, in some cases, I do have final say, but it's never me. I always, talk to everyone else and try to find the best way to handle things. If we get, stumbled upon an issue or something like that, or if we have new members coming in, we all, discuss it and see, if that person is correct for the club or not. Yeah.
Okay. So, if you're looking for something that is not our group with its restrictions, which is not the classic Porsche club, maybe this is in the middle of the whole thing. You have to fit into the general feel of the Brigadiers. Mm-hmm. Maybe attend a meeting or something. Is it possible to attend a meeting as a non-member? You have to be invited.
Yeah. Well, you have to be invited, but you're free to, connect on social media. Like I am, my personal account, since I started the club before it was a club, or I started my account before it was a club. So my account is at Roughneck Brigade on Instagram. So, reach out, contact me, and I'll tell you all about the upcoming gatherings and events.
Great.
Yeah.
And thank you. Thank you for answering my questions, and I'm looking forward to the first meeting. Maybe I become a brigadier.
Of course.
Well,
yeah.
Who knows? Okay.
Well,
have fun in Essen, have fun in Germany, and thank you for everything.
Thank you so much.